All right, go.
Fucking take two.
You guys.
All right, boys. Welcome to the Frying Pan. Today, we're talking RFL draft. Let me introduce you to my co-host, Austin Staggers.
Thank you.
Austin, welcome to the pod.
I think we should kick things off right away. Let's have the commissioner on.
All right,
bring him in.
Let's bring him on. AJ Gillespie, commissioner of the RFL.
How we doing? Glad to be here. Glad to be here.
Welcome to the Frying Pan.
May I?
There we go. Ringing in the RFL draft. All right, boys. Huge night for the RFL. Thoughts, concerns?
I'll tell you what, man. It's just there's been a lot of hard work. A lot of guys just really getting after it. I know Marcus Flannery. He's fired up, man. He's ready to get going.
Some have called him best dressed at the RFL draft.
Yeah, he looks good. Yeah,
He's
good.
looking
I'm
real
looking forward to
nice.
the fans getting to see him. But I'm excited. I'm ready to get going.
I say let's kick things off.
Let's get it going.
Start the draft.
Let's start the draft.
Start the draft,
ready.
boys. Mish, thanks for the appearance.
Appreciate you guys
Appreciate
having me on.
Thank
All right. Does anybody have a timer?
All right, Vince. What do you think first pick? What are the Straw Hats looking at here?
First pick, I think it's pretty chalk. I think we're looking at Noah Smith, number one overall.
Yeah, I think it's a no-brainer for them. Do I think he's the best player? No. But I think he's the best fit for that team.
Yeah. Combine hero, tested very well.
Yeah.
Good prototypical size for an ex-wide receiver, I would say.
Yep. He had the longest jump, best 40 time. Gauntlet drill wasn't the best, but he's their guy.
Now, reports have come in. Some are questioning his reliability and dedication to the cause.
Yeah.
Media is reporting that he was at Top Cats late into the night.
And Top Cats is arguably the worst bar in Cincinnati. It's grimy. The beers suck. People reportedly get roofied there at times. So, and it's for children.
It's a high school bar.
It's a high school bar. So,
Is the commissioner in there?
Boys, I think the pick is in.
Yeah.
wow. The pick is in. So there's a 3-minute time limit per pick.
Right.
And this one was 30 seconds.
Like we said, we felt like it was a pretty chalk pick. Came in pretty fast. He's had the entire offseason to kind of weigh his options, look over the combine results.
Pick is in. All right.
I just put it higher up.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the RFL Draft. With the first pick in the 2025 RFL Draft, the Straw Hats select Noah Smith, a wide receiver from Top Cats University.
Kind of what we thought there.
With us tonight, we have assistant GM Alex Cook.
Vince, that's exactly what we thought was going to happen. No brainer on that pick for them.
We felt that was pretty chalk. Now,
No.
just
we'll
us.
move it.
All right. Balzacs are on the clock.
We're on the clock. We're going to bring someone in. Tanner, would you like to join the pod? You'll be up there next.
If you guys couldn't hear it, Feelers GM Charles Kilby's calling a shot, potentially calling Noah Smith the bust of the draft. All right, while the Balzacs make their pick, we're bringing in my keeper, co-GM, Tanner Ellis. Welcome to the pod. You guys may recognize him from the first episode. He's going to be running the show for my team. Big-time quarterback. How you feeling?
Our pick's pretty much locked up. Depends on what these guys do.
So pick number 2 is kind of between two guys right here. We got Big Dan Hennessy. Some would call the favorite to go number 2.
Thomas Wiley.
Then we got our boy, Thomas Wiley.
I don't know who I'd rather have. You gotta think Dave's best tight end on the board. Everyone's got to have a tight end. Dave is
Dan.
Dan. I don't know.
I
It's whatever the Balzacs do.
As the GM for the Knights, this is kind of making our pick for us. They take Tommy, we're going Dan. They take Dan, we're going Tommy. I think the first 3 picks were pretty much set in stone.
Absolutely.
After watching the combine scrimmage, these are, I think, pretty clearly the top 3 guys on the board.
Absolutely. I mean, we don't have envelopes, by the way. Where's our envelopes? Technically, we have no picks.
They're somewhere.
I don't know where they're at.
Brandon, is that our envelopes on the?
Round 3, pick 13. Round 2, pick 6, 8.
Does it say the Knights?
Nice.
There they
That's
are.
us.
There you go.
I'll take those back.
Yeah, 3,000 greens ago.
Let me see that.
Big pick coming in from the Knights.
Should we make our pick right here on live? Once we see what.
We can make it on live. We're just not sure. We're not sure which direction the Balzacs are going to go right now.
That's true. I'm ready to make the pick, though, right here.
Pick number 2 coming in. Commissioner's making his way to the stage right now.
With the second pick in the 2025 RFL Draft, the Balzacs select Daniel Big Dan Hennessy. Tight end from the University of Cincinnati. Could not be here tonight, so we will have
Put Christ College of Nursing.
perfect. Fire up, man. Let's go.
Heard it here first, folks. Big Dan Hennessy going number 2 overall to the Balzacs. Pretty much what we were mocking up before the draft. No big surprises yet. Our pick's pretty much chalked up.
No surprise here.
We're going Tommy Wiley, number 3.
Go ahead and go. Whenever the commission is ready.
You give it to him. Not much deliberation on this one here, folks. Kind of knew before the draft this is who we were looking at. Unfortunately, he could not be here tonight. Had some prior obligations.
Where's he at? I'd love to know.
I believe he had reservations at Prima Vista.
Oh, jeez. And he missed the RFL draft. I mean, we're questioning Noah Smith's.
Some could question his dedication.
Yeah. Tommy Wiley as well. Oh. Tanner, you want to come back?
Someone bring the camera. You guys bring the camera?
Good job, Brandon.
Brandon already gave up. Just bring the one on the right. Actually,
Bring both.
whatever.
Bring
Bring both.
We're not
The
surprised
third
by this
pick
pick
in
either.
the 2025 RFL Draft, the Knights select Thomas Wiley from the Christ College of Nursing. Hey, congratulations. Welcome to the week. Welcome. This is your guys. This one.
Oh, this one? This side?
Yep, that's all right. That's all right. Throw that on there. All right, man. Hey, congratulations. Welcome to the
Best
week.
luck to you.
Yep, welcome as a GM. All right, now we get rolling down here.
Now it gets interesting. The top 3 picks are off the board. Welcome back, Vince. Hey, congrats. Congrats.
Kind of what we thought was going to happen.
We knew that was going to happen.
RFL commish, Balzac's GM, kind of threw me a smokescreen before the draft.
Yep.
Kind of alluded to taking Tommy Wiley off the board at 2.
Yep. And, I mean, me and Commish, AJ Gillespie, we talked about, is Dan the better player? I don't know. I think it's a toss-up between them, but we like the versatility of Dan Hennessy. So I think he was our no-brain pick. You knew that. You foresaw that.
Yeah.
And we knew Tommy was going to you if we took Dan.
Yep.
So top 3 picks are off the board.
No surprises yet.
No surprises. It gets interesting right now.
Right. This is when the real draft starts, guys.
So let's see. Who are we looking at here for the 4th pick?
I believe the Barons are on the board.
The Barons are on the board. Don't be surprised if Big Dave gets taken here.
Big Dave.
I think tight ends are so valuable, and
They are.
it's oftentimes it's overlooked.
It's a hot commodity.
The pick is in. The pick is in.
Pick is in, folks.
Commission's in there.
Commish is in the war room,
Wow.
guys.
So, what do you think? Final guesses here.
I have no idea.
It's hard because this is the expansion team coming in, the Amelia Barons. I don't know, truly. I'm thinking
The real wild
Dave,
card, boys.
it
We have
is.
no idea where this pick's going. Dave, Zach,
Connor.
Connor.
Could go anywhere.
It's true mystery. Mish.
We'll see where this one goes.
With the fourth pick in the 2025 RFL Draft, the Amelia Barons select David Colley, a tight end, UC Claremont College.
Yep. Kind of what we thought there. Big Dave.
Big
Wow.
Dave going in the first.
Wow. Wow.
There he is.
Wow. Big Dave gets welcomed as an Amelia Baron.
Congratulations, big guy. Congratulations. Here you go. Here you go. Baker Mayfield. Oh, no.
Another tight end off the board.
Wow.
Big Dave.
All right, Dave. Congratulations, man.
I'll fix it.
Congratulations, buddy. Welcome. Welcome to
Hey, Big Dave.
Hey, this is the first pick that is actually
Come join
here.
the frying pan, Dave.
We got to get him on the pod.
Dave, welcome to the pod. Glad to have
Welcome,
you.
Dave. Welcome.
Glad to be here.
Big Dave. Second tight end off the board.
Best tight end of last year.
First team All-Pro. How you feeling about your new squad? Welcome to the Barons.
I mean, Barons look like a really good team here. I mean, I'm glad to be drafted here in the first round. I thought my draft stock plummeted after this combine. You know, I would be happy with whoever took me. But to be with Mitch and BSF, I think we're going to be good to go. You know, get the best tight end off the board. Or
Hey, call your shot. Call your shot. You might be the best tight end.
on the board taken here, still in the first round behind Dan. You know, Dan comes in. He lights it up in the combine. You know, still got to prove it, though. So I'm here to prove it, and, you know, we're here to win some games.
Right.
Wow.
Dave's a proven commodity. Like I said, first team All-Pro. He's kind of made a name for himself in the RFL already. Well, Dave, anything else you'd like to add? Call your shot on the season. Were you thinking numbers, Pro Bowl, All-Pro? What do you got in store for us?
I just want to say, when you take a guy first overall that goes to Top Cats, you know, that really lights a fire in me to really show out and say, hey, you should have taken me, goddammit. So
Absolutely.
we're here to prove ourselves. Everybody else getting drafted here, they better think to themselves they should have been first overall because of this bullshit going to Top Cats. So I'm here. I'm going to set a mark here, and we're going to go for 1,000 motherfuckers.
Wow.
Let's fucking
Wow.
go, Dave. Love having you on the pod.
Wow. Hey,
Good to be here.
thanks for being here. All right, looks like the next pick is in already.
Wow.
And
Coming in hot.
what are we thinking at 5? Zach or Connor? I mean, I think those are the two best players on the board right now.
fifth pick in the 2025 RFL Draft. Gosh darn it. The Pittsburgh Steelers select Connor Adams.
Wow. Yeah.
A wide receiver.
Connor Adams.
Connor Adams.
Okay. Wow. Wow. Some might say that's a reach. What do you think?
Wide receiver, baby.
Kind of a shocker pick.
We'll see him walking up here.
Congratulations.
Was he at the combine?
Glad to be here. Welcome to the Steelers.
He was at the combine.
He was at the combine. What was his
Right here,
40
right here.
time? Oh,
5'6"
okay.
Wow. Congratulations.
Great camera angle, guys.
We should probably keep the pod camera just on us because it's going to be weird because they won't see us.
Congrats, Connor.
Connor,
Welcome.
welcome to the frying pan, man.
Welcome. Did you expect that?
I
First
know
round?
my worth. I know my worth. I was looking at all the quarterbacks that were available, and I think Charlie's one of the best.
Okay.
Really?
This is a place. This is a place I was looking to go.
Okay.
We met earlier today. We discussed it. It wasn't a surprise to me.
Okay. I think it was a surprise for the viewers. Maybe not for you, but
Surprise to everybody.
what we had you graded second round.
Yeah.
Second round.
But he
First
put up
round
numbers.
He
It's
did.
not unprecedented.
He might be the most reliable hands in the league.
Yeah.
So
Some could say catch of the year.
catch of the year.
Several toe taps in the end zone.
Yeah, and I think pairing up with last year as the number one option. I feel like I'm a very solid number 2.
Okay.
Probably
Yeah.
the best number 2 in the league with Mark. You can't beat that.
Yeah, he's going to open a lot across the field, underneath, mark big deep ball threat.
Yeah.
But, yeah, welcome to the Feelers, my former team. Charles Kilby, GM.
Also known as Charlie Feeler.
Charlie Feeler to some.
Happy to be here, guys.
All right, Connor, it's
Congrats,
great having
Connor.
you on the pod.
Congrats. Enjoy this day.
All right.
We'll be in touch then.
And the Feelers back on the clock. Their next pick is in.
With the sixth pick in the 2025 RFL draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Brandon Turner, a
Wow.
tight end from Amelia, Ohio.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, Brandon.
Wow. Wow.
Pick of the draft.
Wow. Big Brandon off the board. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, let's get the cameras.
Wow.
Come over there. Back some. Get him in cam, yeah. Holy.
Brandon,
Wow. Congratulations.
shock pick of
bud.
the draft, maybe?
Is that first round?
Second round.
First pick of the second round.
I mean, what the board say, right? We're day one proving people wrong. We're gonna go out there and we're gonna, DJ, great guy last year, but he doesn't know what's about to hit him this season.
Wow.
So
Wow.
that's all I'm saying over here.
I mean, touchdown monster. Possibly.
RFL champion.
Yep.
Got a
Pretty
ring.
Super. We have the ring. Where's yours, Dave?
Wow. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
What do you guys have to say?
Brandon, I could see the look in your eyes. You weren't expecting this, but
Not at
you're
all.
thrilled from what I can tell.
I was expecting dead last. Thank God I
Yeah.
don't have to eat the onion. So,
How do you feel about your new team? Welcome to the Feelers.
I wasn't really feeling it at first, but here we are. It is what it is, and we're gonna make the best out of it.
All right. You want to call your shot? Predict your season stats? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking, north of 300 yards. We're gonna have a lot of receptions and several touchdowns.
Several touchdowns.
I like that. Thanks for
Highly
coming on.
anticipated debut.
Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow. Comments on that one? Now that he's off the pod, we can really kind of dig into this one.
Someone call it a reach.
I would say it's a reach.
I love Brandon as much as the next guy. Fast, pound for pound, fastest guy in the RFL.
Yes. To be fair, they need a tight end at that point. If they don't draft one there, they're getting the last pick.
Right.
And which will be a tight end. Man.
I'm
honestly,
speechless.
I am speechless about that one. I don't think he was the best tight end on the board, personally. I do think he's a big body, good for the end zone, but stamina's low. He has been in the gym. He's working. He's building that stamina up, but it's unproven. So I think it's a bit of a reach from the Feelers, but hey, we'll see. So the Barons are back on the clock.
Yep.
Dude, they go tight end here.
They took Big Dave.
They took Big Dave. Okay,
So
no tight
no
end.
tight ends are going here. I mean, who are they looking at? Zach Nels, Preston, Logan.
Yeah.
Who are they thinking here?
It's so tough because it's that expansion team.
Right.
I don't know anybody in the league really.
Yep.
I'm thinking they're going Logan though.
Logan. Okay.
Some call him LP.
Yeah.
I think they're going him here.
I believe we had him mocked to the Feelers before the draft.
Yes. With that last pick.
Yeah.
Yeah. And to be honest, I'm really surprised Preston didn't go there.
Yeah, him and Charlie got the connection, best friends.
Good chemistry.
Love to send in selfies together.
They usually have a ride together somehow. Neither of them have a car, but they find their way there. They're always there every week. I will say that. But
Picks in.
pick is in. Wow.
You just go for it. You're good.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Seventh pick in the 2025 RFL draft. The Amelia Barons select Jacob Klenke, a wide
Wow.
receiver from Big Red.
Gotta go LP, right?
Wow. Is that another reach? I would say so. Wow.
Yeah, I might have to step off the pod to
You can step
deliver.
off. I'll get Clinky on here. See how he feels. Wow. What a draft it's been so far.
Oh my God. Here, let's go. Let's.
Take the mic off. Jacob Clanky. Wow. Jacob Clanky, my last year teammate. He's gone. Clanky, take a seat. Welcome.
Is he fine?
No, you can sit here. Welcome to the pod.
Am I holding this?
Yeah. Was that a surprise to you?
You know, during free agency and the draft and everything, I didn't think it was a big surprise. But I'm excited to start my career in a new area, new field of practice.
Yep.
Definitely excited to see where that takes me.
So there's a lot of question marks around this team because it's the expansion team. So we don't know anything about the quarterback. Number one wide receiver. You're the wide receiver 2 this year, so that's exciting. That's a step up from last year.
Yeah.
What are you looking at for numbers this year? What's your projections?
Just go up. I mean, I had a pretty quiet season last year. Big time you and Grant.
Yep.
Kind of hard to beat.
Mhm.
You know, you guys are just a little quicker.
Yep.
A little better hands.
But
you know?
I mean, I would say you're one of the most reliable guys in the league on both sides of the ball. Offensively, great hands. You're always open. Defensively, you're always swarming to the ball. So I think that's a great pick there. Some might say it's a reach, but you were on the Balls X board. We wanted you. We wanted you there. I will say that. But hey, I'm happy for you. I hope you have a great
I
year.
appreciate it.
We'll see you. We'll see you out there.
Yeah, I'll
So,
see. Thank you.
thanks for coming on the pod.
Yeah, no problem.
Looks like the pick is in for the Knights. My co-host Vince, I think he's going LP here. I think he's the best. I think he's the best pick left. We'll see if they get LP. That's a dangerous draft. I hope Nick goes, and I hope they get stuck with Marcus. Nothing against Marcus, but wow.
I'll hit up Preston and see if he can come out with us too.
Let's see. Kamish, is the pick in? Not in. Okay, they're waiting. Kamish, all right.
Pick's in. Tanner's just finished.
Oh, pick is in. Pick is in. Okay. Vince, I was telling the viewers, I think it's LP. I mean, you don't have to say right now, but I think he's the best. I think he's the best value on the board. Another GM.
With the 8th pick
We'll get him on
in
here.
the 2025 RFL draft, the Knights select Nick Hitting from Samson
Wow.
University.
Okay. That's a great pick. That's a great pick. That's a great pick. I mean, that's the best tight end on the board.
I don't know what Charlie's thinking.
And honestly, Vince, if you don't take Nick there, you're getting stuck with Marcus.
That's kind of what.
Nothing against Marcus, but
Yeah, his camera.
wow, congrats to Nick. Awesome.
Nick, come on. Welcome to the frying pan. May I say, welcome to the Knights organization.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
We didn't think you were going to make it back around past the snake, make it back to our team.
You know-
Well, we're excited to have you.
Honestly, I'm fired up to be drafted as tight end 4. I feel like I'm tight end 1 in this draft.
Wow.
So, it really fires me up to be drafted this late.
Right. You did probably test as one of the best tight ends. Scouting report had some stuff about drops, but we do have you listed as the best defensive tight end in the draft.
Nick, welcome to the team.
Assistant GM on the Knights, our quarterback. We were teammates last season, made a deep run, ended up runner-up. I think there's a lot in store for the Knights this year. I really like the look of our team this far.
What really stood out for me was best defender in this group of tight ends and not particularly close.
Agreed.
I feel like the other tight ends left don't give us a lot defensively, and defense wins championships.
I would completely agree.
If we have a tight end that can guard like a wide receiver, I love it.
There are some questions about the hands. I'm not personally worried about it. I think you get enough reps in, you're going to be just fine. Speedy tight end. We're going to be looking at you a lot. I think we can exploit a lot of mismatches. And then, week 1, I believe we play the Balzac. So we're going to have you matched up on Dan, tight end 1. You can kind of prove that maybe you should have been the tight end 1 in this draft.
I'm telling you, career low for Dan.
Okay, he's calling his shots.
All right.
He's shutting him down. We're putting Big Dan on an island with Nick. Week 1.
All game.
All right, Nick. Welcome to the team.
Awesome.
Love having you. Wow.
Now it's just a jumbled mess.
Did not think
who
he was going to
takes
make
who?
it to us.
Who takes who? You want to go predict the pick right here? What do we think's going to happen?
Balzacs. They're going LP here. Stikes thought he was the best player on the board. They already have their tight end.
Runs marathons. Okay. So he's not gassed.
Pick
So
in.
you heard it here from the frying pan. What we think next is Logan Parlier. Position rank wide receiver, he's number 5. Total rank, he's number 7.
Hey, you can leave the podcast one. It's fine.
Just spill it.
With the 9th pick in the 2025 RFL draft, the Balzacs select Zach Nels, wide
Zach.
receiver from the University of Cincinnati.
Okay.
Zach.
What do we got here? Undersized receiver with good speed and hands. Good route runner. Not much of a red zone threat. Very good defender, but struggles defending taller receivers. That's good for our team.
We're probably going to have to match Tommy up with him, I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Could be something to exploit.
Thing is, if we're undersized on offense, we got 3 QBs on the team.
Yeah.
I'm 6'1", 6'2". We could have a 6'1", 6'2" wide receiver out there with Vince throwing to us.
Yeah. We got a lot of size, a lot of different options. We've already discussed the playbook.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at a Ben Johnson Lions type offense.
That's very true.
Zach, welcome to the frying pan, man.
Hey, thanks for having me.
How you
Congrats
feeling?
on the pick.
You know, I was kind of surprised I dropped out well, but I didn't go to the combine, but he's gonna get a full complete wide receiver this season.
I mean, I can tell your GMs are very excited that you fell this far.
Hey, I heard rumors of him possibly choosing me if I did drop that low, and
Going back on.
it happens, and then I got chosen.
I mean, a couple guys. I mean, Clanky over you and Brandon over you could be called into question here.
They chose who they chose. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna have to prove it on the field.
Okay.
Zach, we're excited to have you. I think you're a steal that late in the draft. I think you have sneaky speed, great hands. I think
One of the
you're gonna be
fastest guys in the RFL, I think.
You're going to be an offensive threat for us. So I'm super excited.
Excited as well.
That's awesome. Any projections this year? Stats, yards, touchdowns, receptions?
I think I'll let my game speak for me.
Okay, I like that.
Right now.
Okay. Little curiosity in there.
Just a chill guy, some would say.
Just a chill guy. The chillest guy.
All right, Zach. Great having you on the pod.
Thanks, Zach.
Okay. I had a lot of surprises this far.
We have. Did you not? Did you expect that one?
I did not. We called LP.
Yep.
Thoughts? Why some projected him as a first round pick? He's fallen to the 3rd at this point almost.
There's a plan in place.
Okay.
I will say that there has to be a tight end taken with one of the next 2 picks.
Correct.
So
Marcus is off the board in one of the next 2 picks.
Yep.
As the last tight end available.
And we're making a bet. We're betting on ourselves here and taking a risk. So
I mean, they could go with Luke. Could go with Preston. We're not really sure here.
Yep, we're not really sure what the next pick is, but we like Zach on the offensive side of the ball. I think he's tough to guard. I really do. So, and you've said it yourself as well. Zach's. I mean,
I think he slept on. I think he's a weapon.
He slept on for sure. So we're excited about the pick.
He's got good speed.
He does.
Pretty solid defensive prospect. Maybe a little bit undersized on the defensive side of the ball.
I would agree. He could be a solid safety.
Yeah,
flying around the field back there, but we'll see. Next pick, is it Marcus or is it one of the receivers? I don't know yet.
Yeah, we're good. Next pick is in. We already know one of these is Marcus. We got back-to-back picks coming up here.
Just the one, Blanky.
Yep.
Just that one.
Yeah, just move it.
Next pick is in. I'm intrigued by this one.
Pick in the 2025 RFL draft, Straw Hats select
Wow. Congrats to Marcus. Marcus, a second-round pick. I mean, we knew tight ends were valuable.
Yeah.
And we knew he'd be one of them. A lot of noise in that draft room right now. I mean, Marcus is one of the most liked guys in the league, so really excited for him. Congrats to Marcus.
Check your phone. Marcus. Some picked him to go one of the last picks in the draft.
Yep. And he's a second-rounder now.
It's a second-round pick. He didn't even fall to the last round. Some called him the last pick. Marcus.
What is up?
Welcome.
Welcome to the frying pan. Some have called you best dressed at the RFL draft.
Absolutely.
I'll say he's got my vote.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I got 4 here. I got to start here. What was the Brandon pick? I need other opinions here. This guy, man. You take Connor, that's okay. But then you go Brandon. I think that's an instant lack of speed that you're gonna have to overcome, an instant lack of defense you're gonna have to overcome. But besides that, those are the feelers. That's not my team. I am a Straw Hat, and I'm excited to get to work. We're reloaded for this season. Last season wasn't the greatest, but I couldn't ask for a better situation.
Were you a Straw Hat the last season?
I was.
So you essentially
Yes.
on the same team. How you feeling?
I'm feeling
kind
great.
of a reload, like you said.
Yeah, we reloaded. I'm excited. No, we knew what we needed, and we got speed. We had a lack of that last year, and now we got teams with Connor and Brandon in the league. So I'm calling my shot now.
Cookie for the new guy.
Unfortunately, I can't take a cookie.
I'll grab
right
one
now.
off camera.
I'm staying in shape.
There he is, dedicated.
Yes, sir.
Marcus, it was great having you on the pod.
Congrats,
Sir,
Marcus.
thank you,
Big season ahead, I believe.
sir. Thank you.
Wow.
All right. Straw Hats back-to-back picks here. We're not really sure where they're going.
Yeah. They've thrown enough curveballs in the mix already, so I don't know. It's a great question.
Pick is in.
The pick is in. It's good to see the GMs know what they want right away.
Yeah, picks have been coming in pretty hot.
With the 11th pick in the 2025 RFL draft, the Straw Hats select Preston Boyer,
Wow.
a wide receiver from Ford, I believe,
From Underage University.
from underage university, from high school university. Wow.
Wow. And Vince, that's what we wanted to happen. That's exactly what we
I think I
thought was
know
gonna
where you
happen.
guys are going next.
You know where we're going next.
Notification from the war room. They said no claps here.
Just hold this up. Connor, congrats.
Connor.
What the fuck's going on?
All right.
Alex, all right. You guys went with Preston.
We did.
Youngest guy in the league.
We did.
Charlie's best friend, some would say.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the pick?
Charlie might be pretty pissed about that. Should have taken it maybe when he took Brandon.
some would say.
Maybe some a little bit. But, we were looking at the board. I'm going to be honest. We wanted Zach. Really wanted Zach. AJ, he also had the scouting in.
Yeah.
He picked him over. But we're happy with Preston. We think he's going to be a great third receiver option, And you were on his team.
Right.
He's got some hands. He might have some locker room issues, just a little bit.
He's got good speed though.
But he's
speedy
quick.
team. You guys are putting
we're
together
the
a
speed
speedy team.
We're the speed team, and we're happy with it.
You guys got a Miami Dolphins type build.
Yeah,
Putting
we
a lot
do.
of speed
We
together.
do.
Call you Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
We know it can be Jalen Waddle.
Yeah.
I'm liking the construction of the team so
Yeah.
far.
That was our goal, was to get the speed squad. Yeah, for sure.
Some would tip the hat to your head GM Andrew Enriquez.
Yeah. It was definitely a little bit earlier in the season. The first pick was looking a little rough. I won't say names, but it was somebody that would definitely have caused a lot of commotion if they got picked. But we're happy with how it ended up.
Hey, while you're on the hot mic,
Yeah.
who was it?
Might have been Connor Adams.
Connor
Might have been
Adams.
Connor Adams in the first. That
Could have been
that might
going
the talks.
101.
Might have been the talks at some point. Yeah.
Connor Adams was in the talk.
Yeah.
Talked for the number 1 overall pick.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. Before Noah Smith's, kind of standout combine.
Yeah, the combine blew it up. Yeah.
I appreciate you sharing that detail with us. Great having you on the pod.
It was a pleasure.
Alex,
It's a
good luck
pleasure.
this season. Thank you. Well, I think I know where these guys are going next. Somewhat of an unknown in the RFL, I believe.
With the 12th pick, somehow, in the 2025 RFL draft, the Balzac select Logan Parlier from Military District. Fired up. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Fired up. Third round. We had this guy. This was round one. Troops. We love the troops. Military. Yeah, maybe.
I guess Austin's up. He's GM.
Unfortunately, Logan's not here tonight, so we can't have him on the pod. I'll pass it off to Austin, co-GM of the Balzacs. Let him tell you about the pick.
Vince, good luck with your pick.
Yep, I'm gonna take a step away.
Yep.
Discuss with my.
I'll say that was a no-brainer for us there. We think Logan. I mean, he's unproven, or not Logan. Yeah, Logan. Logan's unproven, but with his mix of size and speed, we think he's gonna be a great pick for us. Maybe a better player than Zach, but we had a plan in place there. We had a feeling that the Straw Hats were gonna go. We knew they were gonna go Marcus. They knew the tight end, but we also knew they were gonna go one of their friends, and Luke, and obviously their pick. But I'm surprised. I'm surprised Logan fell to us in the third. We thought he was a first, maybe second round talent. Hey, Kamish.
Yeah.
You want to take a quick second to talk about Logan?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, what a pick.
Man.
What's the thought on? I mean, that Logan pick was a no-brainer for us.
I mean, I can't believe he was there, to be honest with you.
He's a defensive threat.
Yeah, I mean, I think at the very least we're looking at a Jacob Klenke level player defensively.
Maybe better.
Maybe better. I mean, this is in the third round. This almost feels illegal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This feels like being a senior and going to Top Cats. You know what I mean? Like this feels illegal. I mean, if I may,
Yeah.
this guy might be a Pro Bowler in the third round.
I think so.
I don't think that's a ridiculous thing to say.
I don't think it is either.
Wow.
What a pick by us. Pick is in.
What a pick.
So,
The pick is in, so I'm going to go ahead and announce the pick. Brandon, will you grab the camera for me? Get that back.
yeah, so the Knights. I think the Knights go maybe Luke here. About to find out.
RFL draft. The Knights select Ethan Coleman from Goblin
Wow.
University.
Wow.
Ethan fucking Holman.
Ethan
Welcome to the
fucking
team.
Holman.
There he is. Finally,
Congratulations.
after a long wait.
I've been calling my shot for a long time now.
You have. That's the guy you wanted. You wanted him in third. Congrats.
Can't teach art.
Can't teach art. He is dripped.
Someone call it the Gooner fit.
Wow.
Ethan fucking
I
Holman.
can't wait to have this guy on the pod.
Ethan, welcome to the pod. Welcome to the fucking squad.
Hello, man.
Welcome, Ethan.
It's been a moment. Been sitting here waiting.
Yeah, been in the war room for a second. If you guys watched the first pod, I talked about how passionate I felt about one guy I was targeting later in the draft. Ethan fucking Holman.
Yep.
Now he's on the team.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, I didn't see it coming because I think there's other talents there. Nothing against Holman. But Holman's a great player. He brings heart. He brings enthusiasm. He's going to fly around the field. I think it's a great pick.
I mean,
I'm happy to play for this team. You know, I'm going to give them 110%. Absolutely ecstatic to be on this team.
Yeah.
that's why we wanted him. You can't teach heart, and this guy's just got a grit unlike anyone else in the RFL.
Yep. I think he's coachable too. So I think it's gonna be. You guys got a great team, great squad put together. You're on a great team, man. Congrats.
Glad to have you.
Thank you.
Congrats. Great pick.
All right, guys, 2 picks left, right?
Who's left here? Luke.
It's
and
Luke. And Aaron Coyle, newcomer to the league.
Yeah, we don't know anything about that guy, but I would assume he's the last pick. Aaron Coyle.
I mean, you said there's a lot of talent on the board. I don't really see it.
I think Luke. Is a
He
good
was
talent.
in discussion.
He can
me and
stretch the
Tanner.
field. He stretches the field. Unreliable hands, I'll say that, but I think he's got a lot to prove.
My big thing is
Holman's a good player.
Luke may be more offensive potential than Holman.
Yeah. But do you need that? You don't really
I
need
don't
that
really think
offensive
so.
potential. I don't think so.
What we're looking at is we're trying to build a defense-first culture. We took Nick, potentially best defensive tight end. We take Holman. I want that grit. Me and Tanner discussed. He's a great culture guy.
Yeah.
This guy's going to bring a lot of heart to the squad, and I'm happy to have him.
I think he's gonna be great.
I really like the way my squad panned out. I got the guys I wanted. I think we could say the same for your team.
Yeah. So I mean, we were a little bit different than you. We're taking best player available. We weren't really thinking, let's go heavy offense, let's go heavy defense. We were taking the best player available in our opinions, and I think we did that today. So I think we're happy with our picks. I would say you guys are too. I think there's three of the top teams are the Knights, maybe the Barons, and the Balzacs, I would say. So I think there's going to be two teams that are going to be kind of lower on the totem pole again.
Yeah.
But the next pick is in.
14th pick in the 2025 RFL draft. The Amelia Barons select Lucas Camphouse.
Yep. We kind of saw that coming there. Wow. Poor guy's been on there by himself. I'm not surprised by that pick. I saw that coming.
Yeah,
but
he was in discussion for the last pick. I think it was between the two.
Yep.
Aaron Coyle, kind of an unknown.
Yeah.
Anyways, Luke, welcome to the pod.
Welcome, Luke.
Glad to be here.
Kind of hung around there for a second. How you feeling? Think you could have went earlier? Are there some guys that you're potentially better than?
That guy right there.
Brandon Turner.
Brandon Turner.
2-1.
Yeah.
Wow. That's all I got to say. I'm shocked.
Bit of a reach, I would agree.
I'll admit it. Wow.
Does that light a fire in you a little
Happy to
bit?
be here. Happy to be here on the team. See how it goes.
I think this leaves you with a lot to prove. Being one of the last picks in the draft, you had a great Pro Bowl. You showed what you could bring to a team, and I think that's kind of what you're looking forward to this season, proving the other GMs wrong that skipped out on you.
A lot of doubters out there. We'll see what the film says.
Yep. Any projections for this next year? Yards, receptions, touchdowns?
I'll stay out of that.
All right.
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
Fair enough.
Boys, I think he's fired up. I think he's ready to go for the RFL season.
There's a weird look in his eye right now, so I'd watch out for this guy.
It's the look of a killer.
See what happens.
Yep. All right.
All right,
Thanks,
Luke.
Luke.
Season. Thanks.
Thanks for stopping on the pod.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Yes, sir. All right, last pick we got Aaron Coyle.
Did he just thank me for coaching? I think he's a little nervous up here. That's why I would not take that guy.
All right, last pick. I believe we got Aaron Coyle coming up.
Wow.
Kind of an unknown.
Unknown. I know nothing about the guy. Was he at the combine?
I don't know shit about this guy. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I think unanimous last pick of the draft. Hey, can we get it quiet down in there, Kamish? A lot of noise coming from the draft room for some reason. Some guy's fired up.
Someone may have had their first White Claw in there.
Might have been. Looks like Charlie isn't drinking Dirty Shirley's tonight. Good for him. Maybe he's moving on. I don't know.
All right.
Last pick.
Some may call him Mr. Irrelevant. Here he comes. Last pick of the draft, boys.
15th and final pick in the 2025 RFL draft. The Pittsburgh Steelers select Aaron Coyle,
Wow.
a wide receiver from University of Cincinnati's aviation program.
Wow. He's taking flight.
He's taking flight on the RFL.
We'd welcome him, but again, he is unreliable, I would say, and he's not here tonight.
Oh, yes, he's here. Surprise appearance.
Surprise appearance. I mean, I will say he's got a good beard, good build.
He looks like a
He
pilot.
does look like a pilot, maybe from the 40s. And maybe his new nickname, Maverick. Oh, it's more of a goose guy, yeah. The boys.
All right, Aaron, welcome to the pod.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Hey.
Pretty much our first time meeting this guy.
Yes.
That's right.
I'll just say nobody knows shit about you, so tell them about yourself.
What are you bringing to the RFL?
Who are you?
I bring excellent communication skills and versatility.
Oh, I love that.
So,
Yeah.
All right.
A little bit of speed.
Okay.
Nobody knows a lot about me, so I can do a little bit of everything.
Okay.
So,
Did you playing sports back in your heyday?
I was a big golfer.
Big golfer.
Golfer,
Oh,
okay.
fuck
High
yeah.
school
Okay.
team, baby.
All right.
Yeah,
Handicap?
I could, well, I don't really know much about handicap, but I could rip a 300-yard drive.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
No,
A little power in
I
it.
shoot around 44, 45 every round. So,
Okay.
Okay.
Solid round.
So that, and then I played a little bit of not whole baseball.
All right. All right. We like that. We like that.
So,
All right. Well, great. Yeah.
Hey, we're excited to see what you have to bring to the league. Hey, it's great having you on the pod,
thanks for
Aaron.
having me.
Welcome. Welcome to the RFL.
Thank you.
Well, Vince, I think we're not gonna quite wrap it up. We're gonna have the commissioner on. He's going to come in and talk about some of the picks.
No, Nick.
Second round was Nick. Third round was
second round was
Coleman.
Nick. Third round was Holman.
Yep. So we're going to have Commish on.
I think we go over the teams, kind of give a power ranking.
Yeah.
Now that we have the whole
Yeah.
cohesive team together.
We could do that. We can do that.
Tanner, real quick, come on. Let me bring you on. While we're in a kind of break in the live feed right now. That guy called himself a golfer, but he didn't know his handicap. Come on.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think so. There's a lot of cap there.
44, 45, that would be 18 handicap.
Right.
That should be 90.
I think we got the best golfer in the RFL right here.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree.
I know. I think I know.
Yeah, I think I know too.
My best round is a 74.
74, yeah.
So,
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
That was a 4 over even.
Okay.
Kinda.
Was it a sim or real? Real golf?
Real golf.
Okay.
Real golf.
Buttermilk Falls golf. Buttermilk.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
Some have called this man the bastion of Buttermilk Falls.
yeah,
Real
I play-
pillar in the community.
I play pretty often there. Of course, he's not good. Sorry, Tim. Yeah,
Timmy, if you're watching.
Yeah, Vince and Tommy haven't had
I've seen it firsthand.
I don't know her name.
I mean, odds are you got some dude out there in a wife beater with a Coors Light mowing the fucking greens.
Yeah.
Might be a fucking push mower for all I know.
Greens were brown. They put something in the water, sprayed all the greens, turned them all green. But I think shooting a 74 there, that's pretty respectable.
Pretty impressive.
Oh, yeah. Well,
But thanks for calling me the best golfer in the league.
Oh, yeah.
thank you,
I
Tanner.
think it goes without saying.
Where's
All right. I'm going to grab the draft board real quick. Gonna
We're
hop
gonna
on
grab the
pod.
draft board.
We're gonna
bring
go over this.
on the pod.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're gonna go over this the RFL draft.
Kind of maybe give some initial power rankings.
Yeah, I think with Charlie leaving the league,
That's what it seems like.
Hey, Brandon, wipe them down over there.
Quiet on set, please.
Hey, everyone, either shut up or go in that room.
All right. Here's the big board.
I'll tell you.
How we
Wow.
feel, Commish?
Some shocks, man. Some absolute shocks. Mock drafts are never perfect, but there's some guys. I mean, Brandon pick 6.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Connor in the first round. I didn't really see that coming. He had a great year last year. We know he just a little limited athletically, so we didn't he didn't test that great, so we didn't think he'd go that high. We're definitely gonna need to get Charlie on here to to explain what the fuck he was doing.
Okay.
To put it nicely.
Fair.
And Mark Clark, if you're listening, buddy, I hope you're ready to. I hope you have a way to clone yourself. You guys are fucked. Honestly, the feelers are fucked, man. There's no skill.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
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 I think it's safe to say the Feelers might be fucked.
The feelers might be fucked. Trying to think. Look
How
at
do
the board here.
How do you feel about your team? First and foremost.
I feel
I
great.
think we're loaded again. We knew we needed to hit. Last season we won a lot of games. Actually, we didn't lose a single game. No tight end. We had no good tight end last year. Did not lose a single game. We added Zach. Obviously, we lose Grant. That hurts. But Zach's a reliable target. He's a good defender. And then LP.
Third.
In the third.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to him. Don't know what we're getting out of him. But I mean, as long as he's got 2 working legs, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah.
As long as he's there and reliable.
Yeah.
If he shows up, I think we'll be.
Yeah, I agree. Vince, how do you feel about your team?
I'm liking it. I didn't think Nick was going to fall back to us. I was kind of worried about the tight end position.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Nick was the tight end I wanted from
Yep.
day one.
Yep.
You've talked him up.
Yeah, I mean, there's 2 guys here that actually I'll say 3 guys that I didn't get that really hurt. Nick Henning is one of them. He's a good friend of mine. I think he's gonna have a hell of a season, and it just didn't really work out for us. Jacob Klenke, I thought for sure he'd be in a Balzac uniform at the end of the night, and he's not. And then Luke Camphouse, same type of idea, man. A lot like Nick, has a lot to prove, and I think he's gonna prove a lot of people wrong this year.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I mean, I really like the way our team's looking. I think we got solid offensive threats. But what I really like is our last 2 picks, I think, are 2 of the best defenders in the league. Holman's got a lot of heart, a lot of grit.
Yep.
I'll match him up with anybody. He may not win every battle, but he's going to fucking try.
He's gonna talk shit.
He's going to talk that shit.
He's gonna talk shit.
I mean, kind of kind of view at our matchup, I mean, I'm probably putting him on Zach.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm probably putting Tommy on Logan.
Yeah.
We'll let Nick go one-on-one with Dan.
That's a good matchup. That's a good matchup across the board.
And then we're going to have to double sides.
That's a good. I mean, that should be a good matchup.
Tanner's calling a shot, but he doesn't know yet. He's a rookie.
Any hot takes?
I got one now. I'm gonna dust that guy week 1. He doesn't know what's coming at him.
I tell him to pick up the pan, but that's not a hot take. Not a hot take.
Power rankings, how we feeling? How the team's looking? I think.
Man, I'd have to sit down and really look at it. I'm a couple beers deep at this moment in time, so I can't make an unbiased assumption on that. But
I think the 1-2 is unanimous. I think it's the Balzacs and the Knights.
I agree.
I think
sleep on these guys.
I think the Barons are at that 3 spot,
Yeah, I agree.
and then I go Straw Hats Feelers last.
I would agree.
Unfortunately.
I would agree with that.
I think Mark Clark is one of the best players in the draft, but unfortunately they didn't follow it up with anything.
I'm gonna be
great.
honest. If I'm game playing tomorrow to play the Feelers, I'm putting 3 dudes on Mark Clark. I'm putting 3 dudes on that guy.
I mean,
I would agree.
I know their name's the Pittsburgh Feelers. Some are already calling them the Schittsburg Feelers.
I think we're gonna have to get Charlie on the pod here.
Yeah.
So it's been a
Commish, it
pleasure.
was great having you.
Thank you. Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Commish.
Yeah.
Hey, round of applause for Commish.
Charles Kilby. Someone call him Charles Feeler.
We're gonna have one final guest on the pod.
Welcome to the pod.
What's up?
How you
Charlie,
feeling about the squad?
your former teammate.
Former Feeler.
Former Feeler.
Steelers legend got us to the bowl,
Yep.
got us to the chip, and unfortunately we fell short past last season.
Yep.
Hell of a game, but yeah, just didn't go our way.
Yeah. How do you feel about the draft?
You know, there was a little bit of a miscommunication after the Connor Adams pick. I did not realize that Mr. Clanky was still available. I thought he was already selected, which granted me to draft is the heaviest player in RFL history. You know, I think that size is going to help us. You know, I think it's gonna help. It's a slept-on pick, man.
I really do think you guys will be a threat in the end zone with Brandon and Mark, but you got to get there first.
You know,
So that's what I'm worried about for you guys.
I think our wide receiver core is going to do wonders this year.
Okay.
We got a newcomer to the league this year. Nobody really has seen what he can do yet. I'm excited to see what he can do. You know, I think Mark Clark and Connor Adams paired together. I think we're going to get it done.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'll just come out and ask it. Everyone's kind of wondering it. No Preston?
You know,
I thought for sure he was going to be one of the first two.
I thought he was going to fall, and he's a very high value pick. I think he's got the speed in the hands, but he just didn't fall the rest.
I'll ask one more question before we hop off here. What was the thought process behind Brandon over Nick? Because most view Nick as the higher tight end ranked over
He was on your
Brandon.
squad last year with me, so you kind of are familiar with his game.
You know, I felt after performances this past season with Nick, I think it was just best to move on
Yeah.
our separate ways. I think the receptions were a big thing. He had a lot of drops.
A lot of drops.
Brandon, large catch radius.
He's a champion.
Champion.
He's been there, done that.
Veteran experience.
A great host, I might add.
Yeah.
Guys, podcast is coming at you straight from Brandon's grandma's basement.
Mimi's.
Mimi, some would call her. And it's the perfect venue for the RFL
It
draft.
really is. It's fitting 20 guys in here right now. I mean, with plenty of room. So, shout out Mimi.
Shout out Mimi, for sure.
But, all right. Charlie, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for hopping on the pod. Good luck this season.
Vince, I think that about wraps it
I
up.
think that wraps it up. I think the boys are ready to run some poker,
Yeah.
rip some beers.
Yeah. We're definitely going to rip some brews. Nobody's driving.
Hey, stay off the roads in Amelia tonight. I'll say that much.
Hey, we'll see you next time.
Hey, coming at you live from the frying pan.